two NBA player props here on PrizePicks for Wednesday, December 11th. Before I get started, you guys hop into the Discord, $9.30 per month. Currently doing a promo right now, 20% off your first month if you are a first-time member with the link in the description below using promo code TUFF. Again, super positive community. It's where I post all the plays I'm making on PrizePicks. Again, link in the description below for that 20% off your first month if you are a first-time member in the Discord. Also, you guys follow me on Twitter at ToughPicks, trying to post daily plays of the day here. Over on Twitter, at ToughPicks verified Twitter account, trying to keep the Twitter plays separate than the YouTube plays. But I got two plays here for this NBA Cup slate. Both these plays are going to be from the Golden State Houston game, only because this Atlanta Knicks game, Jalen Johnson questionable, Josh Hart questionable, just a lot of injuries here and 8-point spread currently. So gonna stay away from this one at this time. In the Discord, I'll obviously have some plays from this game, but both these plays are gonna be from Golden State Houston. Obviously just a 2-point spread in this one, and both these teams have just played each other the other day. But yeah, let's get into it. First play I'm looking at here is gonna be Amen Thompson over 26.5 fantasy. Again, both these plays are going to be fantasy, but Amen Thompson, if we look at his home versus away splits, this game is going to be played at home. More minutes, points, rebounds, assists, steals, slightly less blocks, but seems to be playing a lot better at home. 8.5 field goal attempts compared to 7.7 on the road. Gets to the free throw line more. Plays a lot better at home, shoots the ball at a slightly lower clip, but obviously more volume in that regard. But nonetheless, we look at over on Outlier. Again, you can get a 7-day free trial with Outlier. Research betting platform that I do use. Link in the description below can get you 7 days free trial. Over 26.5 fantasy this season in 25 minutes, or actually let's filter this. So this season in 25 minutes of play, when he sees 25 minutes, 8 of 11, he's over this line, averaging 35.95 fantasy. But when he does play at home with 25 plus minutes, he's over in 5 of 7 games. Averaging 33.06. He's just a fantasy points per minute monster. Also, we take a look here. Alperen Sengun, I guess, is questionable for this one, which is interesting. I could definitely see him playing. But again, if he does play, maybe he'll be limited. But if for some reason he doesn't play, the upside for Amen Thompson is massive. This season with Sengun off the floor, Amen Thompson has seen obviously the most minutes on the team with Sengun off the floor. And he averages 39.3 fantasy points per 36 minutes, 1.1 fantasy points per minute, which obviously, I can definitely see the Rockets playing small without Sengun, and having, Amen Thompson play the 5 because he is that type of defensive player. He's that versatile defensively. So giving him just a ton of upside, a player that with 25 plus minutes at home this season is over in 5 of 7. Last season, over 9 of 11. So, you combine his last 20 games when he plays 25 plus minutes at home, he averages 33.18 fantasy, over in 14 of 18. Obviously, this being an NBA Cup game, I could see him playing a little bit more. He just had, I think, he's actually, faced the Warriors, I think, twice this season at home, and he had 40.2 fantasy against them earlier this season. If we just filter this to home versus away in less than 20 minutes. So he's faced them twice over this line in both times, 40.2 and 26.6. If we kind of see how that breaks down, let's see. So at Golden State, he had 26.6 in 22 minutes just the other day, 14-8 in a block. And then at home versus Golden State, right, in a close game, right? This wasn't like a blowout where he got minutes. He played 34 minutes, the second most on the team, third most on the team. Maybe possibly to guard Steph Curry. You could see how they kind of went small in this game, right? Sengun only played 21 minutes. But, Thompson, 18 points. Let's just go to his line, actually, real quick. 18 points in that game against Golden State at home. Where is this at? At home versus Golden State. 18, 11, 4, and a steal. Just defensive monster, right? There's so many ways to rack up these fantasy points. Love this spot for him. Oh, it bumped down, so even better. I'm taking this. Again, I'm paying no attention to the bump downs on this game at all or on PrizePicks. So Amen Thompson over 26 fantasy scores. So first play. Second play, we're going to Kuminga over 29 fantasy. Again, taking a look at this one, Kuminga has just been playing a lot better as of late. He's had 34 plus fantasy in 3 of his last 4 in these games that he has started, right? He's now in the starting lineup for this Golden State team. They've kind of rearranged everything, and Kuminga has been getting strong minutes as well. Like in close competitive games, he's playing 30 plus minutes. This is obviously NBA Cup game with a 2-point spread. I see no reason for him not to get, north of 32 plus minutes in this one. If we look at the hit rate for Kuminga this season, when he plays 28 plus minutes, he's over in 6 of 7, averaging 35 fantasy points in 6 of 7 when he does play 28 plus minutes. So again, if the minutes are there, the fantasy floor for him is very high. Even going back to last season, when he played 28 plus minutes, over in 25 of 33, for some reason we bumped this up to 32, over in 10 of 14, averaging 33 fantasy. Head-to-head specifically against Houston, he faced them just the other day, put up 44.4 fantasy, like literally 2 days ago. 44.4 fantasy. Or no, sorry, 6 days ago. 44.4, 33.7 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block. He does have defensive upside, and he doesn't turn the ball over a ton. So again, in games when he should see, 15 plus field goal attempts, in games, like I said, when he's seen 15 plus field goal attempts, they're 43, 34, 30, and 44.4. I think when you talk about defensively, he should be okay against Jabari Smith, right? I think on-ball defender, him and Jalen Green are the 2 weakest defenders on the team. So, again, there should just be a ton of upside for Kuminga in this one. He's played well against Houston, even earlier this year against Houston. In only 26 minutes, he put up 23 points. So, again, his 2 highest scoring games this season have come against Houston, right? Like 23 and 33 are his 2 highest scoring games of the season. One when he started, one when he didn't. Again, 2-point spread. I love this spot. So 2 players props for this YouTube video. Please drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and as always, let's cash.